Chiang Mai for a month, we decided to take a break in Pai, northern Thailand. We went for a few days midweek as we had heard the weekends would be too crowded, but we're not sure that this was true in February when we went. At 7 a.m. we set out on our scooter for the 3-hour drive. The windy roads were shady and cool and the scenery was amazing. We had one short stop for coffee and cake on the way and it was an excellent choice. In the end, we did love Pai. Here's what we got up to and our thoughts during this day.
Breakfast banoffee, the normal choice of breakfast. Breakfast of kings. So this is a farm cafe. It's on the road to Pai. We're on our trip to Pai. And it's currently normal shorts, but when we get to Pai, we're going to change into our hippie gear because Pai is a well-known hippie place. Anyway, it's been quite cold on the
freezing
on the bike this morning, unexpectedly. We started at 7:30, so made an early start because it's a 3-hour journey, and we're having a little break here now. What else to say? Probably you should try and get a bigger bike if you can. Our little scooter is not really up to scratch. There's been some nice scenery on the way. When you get out of the main roads, it's beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful scenery. I mean, if you look around here, the bougainvillea, and this is a farm cafe. Did I say that?
It's called Pankled.
It's called Pankled Farm Cafe. So they make a lot of the stuff. So that's why Theresa chose to stop. They make a lot of the stuff homemade, and yeah, it's beautiful. But all the scenery is absolutely amazing. You know, when you're seeing little chickens on the road and yeah, farms, and yeah, it's been a cold journey and a bumpy journey, but nevertheless
a good stop anyway.
Yeah, a good stop, and we'll see you from Pai probably, if not before. So we finally arrived in Pai, and it's really different to what I thought it would be. There's a real scene, and there's a lot of young people around again, which is really a bit strange since we've just been with old people in Chiang Mai, or older people, and now there's a whole scene of young people again. It's a bit like Bali in a way. Yeah. And we're here at the epicenter of that apparently, which is the Om Garden Cafe. The Om Garden Cafe, and I had a little look inside already, and it's just completely a shock from Chiang Mai, which is, I don't know, a bit normcore really. And then here you got all the young people. I've already smelt a little bit of cannabis, and yeah, just this whole scene of people hanging out really. So kind of taking time to get used to it again after a month of being the youngest and coolest in Chiang Mai, because everyone's generally 70, well, you know, older and not cool, and here you've got young, kind of backpackery hippie vibe. You know, I guess if you've ever been to Pai, you will have known this straight away, but it was a surprise for us. I definitely wasn't expecting it, and we're going to get some food here, and it looks like a good menu. Theresa's in the queue, and I'll show you some of the menu here. Like toast and avocado and 2 fried eggs, that's pretty good. Yeah, hummus, you got hummus, grilled vegetable hummuses. Yeah, you've got a big choice. And a whole bunch of shakes and smoothies and stuff. So we'll return to you in a second when we get some food. I mean, I love it here. It reminds me of a place we used to go called the Unnamed in Vancouver, if you've ever been to Vancouver. It's kind of an old school vegetarian hangout. It's not completely veg, but you know, it's a lot of veg stuff, and it's very
healthy.
70s hippie kind of veg, whole food vibe. I love it. Look at the food again. we're at accommodation, and here it is. The Art Farm Cafe, and it's the Art Farm Cafe, and they've got accommodation here as well. So I'm just going to take you on a little tour. Let's see. That treacherous beast is our bike. It's a cafe as well, right? It's a cafe. Well, I don't know primarily a cafe, but it's a cafe. Really nice cafe actually. They do all kinds of drinks and food as well. And it's like, I guess the whole of Pai, and you know, it's set in this ground. You kind of, I guess you get the idea. You come through this door and you're in the accommodation area. The premise of the house is that it's got this kind of, I don't know. Well, I mean, what it is it's a one up, one down little kind of like a windmill affair, I suppose. So you come in, and then I showed you you've got the toilet and the bath, the kitchen and the toilet upstairs. And then you go up these stairs, and you come up, and you can see this view, and you're looking over one of these doys, one of these mountains, and a bit of space there, shelving for your clothes, and you're coming here, and this is the bedroom. And so you can see, it's like being in a windmill here. Please just follow me up. Anything to say about it? Yeah, she's pointing to the shelf for the clothes. Oh right, yeah. So rude picture there. I won't show you that. But yeah. Anyway, that is a very short tour of accommodation, because it is a very small accommodation, but it's unique, isn't it? And you're literally kind of ensconced in the middle of this countryside.
35 euros.
It's pretty nice. And she's saying it's about 35 euros a night. I wanted to introduce you to my friend who's a tortoise in here, but I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, wait a second. We'll go and see him. Here he is. So, here he is. Say hello. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. I can see you've been eating some lettuce. You've got a little bit of lettuce around the side of your mouth, haven't you? Yeah. And he is big. Like, I mean, I don't know how quickly they grow, but he's big, and so he could be pretty old, right?
Okay, so we are walking around the streets of Pai, and it's the tourist area that we've kind of found, with loads of cafes and...
It's nice. Ricky joint over there, passing a joint round.
Which is legal here, so I don't know how
Literally. Teresa just saw some, she was reading different tea signs. There's a what is it? Ganga tea? That's ganja tea. Yeah.
Yeah, but we also got a free cannabis tea in our room, so, but it's legal here, so.
I think it's, yeah, there's some weird legal thing around it where it's kind of legal to buy in a shop, but you don't usually see people smoking. It's the first time I've seen people smoking.
Yeah, but I think there's the
ganga tea. Show it.
Different teas. Ganja tea, ginger tea, lemongrass tea, roselle fruit. It's actually very cute little place and very good value. They were all 20. This looks like another cute.
That is a good coffee shop.
Yeah, people working. So compared to Chiang Mai, a lot more sort of tattoo places and a lot more younger people and backpackery people. We were sort of prepared for hippie people, which what does that mean to us?
What does that mean anymore?
Well, I'm picturing, when I say hippies, I'm still thinking from the 70s.
Well, literally, I have seen a lot of people literally walking around from hostel to wherever with backpacks, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know,
I mean, that was...
I mean, everywhere.
Oh, so there's a whole...
Yeah, there's literal backpackers, literally.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's backpackery, not hippie, and
we
backpackers
can philosophize
are
on what a hippie is these days, yeah.
Do they even exist?
Yeah.
I mean, I think originally Pai was a hippie
I think we've
place.
heard a lot of idealistic conversations, let's put it that way. We have heard a lot of,
okay.
We have heard a lot of conversations that do seem to be the kind of conversations that one would have at a certain age. So we just thought we'd come in the afternoon, climb up this big hill. There's Teresa lagging behind.
There's a road here, we could have driven.
There is a road here actually, yeah, we could have driven. But it's more fun to walk, look. It's quite a big incline. You walk up these steps and we're going to see this Buddha up here.
We think it's up here.
Yeah, we think it's up here, but it doesn't look now.
All of a sudden.
It doesn't look like it's up here, does it? Let's have a look anyway. So, it's definitely some kind of Buddhist temple, but there was a huge Buddha on a hill and we were directed towards it. And look, again, these red, I don't know what the red drinks are that were put before an offering. And I was laughing before saying it was some kind of soft drink that they're offering, but
I don't think this is it.
I don't think that is it. So, this is the start. Got a long way to go. See you at the top in a few. So, it's far enough, eh? Just climbing the last few steps. Almost there. Admittedly, I did try and do it as fast as I could. I don't know why I keep challenging myself as a 45-year-old man. I'm not 45 yet, but won't be long. And here we are, the Buddha. Wonder what he would think about that. So, yeah, I guess you can see. What else to say about it, really? It's a big white Buddha. There you go. There he is. And Theresa's somewhere down there. She's coming. And you can see, yeah, worthwhile. Let's see what Theresa has to say when she comes up. Any words? Any words for your fans? She's made it. She's made it. Record time. Get those legs working. So she's a lady of few words, really. But she might have some words for you when she comes up. Lucky I've got lots of words. Theresa, what are you going to say? What is it?
Hot.
Hot. Anything about the Buddha?
Is that grass growing between his fingers?
That's profound, man. Buddha. People are praying, actually. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Sorry.
There we are. Both of us are here. Still together. And we'll see you later.
So now we have come back to the walking street, which is the food market, and we're early. We're just setting up. I think when it's in full swing, the whole street
it's going to be a lot bigger.
Packed.
Not this side, yeah, that side.
Okay, well, we've come to the end, and I think they're still setting up, or it's just a sparse market. So, to be honest, we were thinking to go to a Mexican restaurant for dinner, but because we love Mexican, but we just found out that they're closed. That's another thing about Pai, is that things seem to close really early. I mean, like, everything's closed at 5, even cake shops and stuff we tried to go to.
Theresa's going to stay for a month. Now, she's not so sure. And
it's cute! It's cute. There's
so
lots
she swings around.
There's lots of nice, cute little cafes. You just have to be there before 5.
I'm just generally staunchly cynical.
Wow.
No, I like it. I like it. I mean, I think you have to get into it, and I think Chiang Mai has been such a good experience for us, but quite conservative in a certain manner, right? And very familiar and kind of I don't know how to put it, really. It's not exciting as a place, right? But it's quite comfortable. And this is quite different, you know? And it's just getting used to that.
But it's very picturesque right now. Like, look at that mountain at the end.
Yeah. And the different, I mean, in Chiang Mai, the night market would have been going easily by 6, but for here it seems like it's not really.
And more kind of mixed with locals, right? Like here, all the.
Yeah, I do miss that. I do miss that in the city.
All the clients do seem to be.
They're all for Ang.
Yeah.
Whereas, for sure.
But anyway, I think it's quite picturesque. It's quite atmospheric as the sun sets. And I'm keeping my eye out on the shopping in case there's something that I'd like to buy.
What about those?
I think that looks like influenced by the local hill tribe.
I think you could be right. Yeah.
The Karen Hill tribe.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll come back to you. Are they all the same? One? Okay, I'm getting a twist potato.
Same? All same?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh no, don't put it in
No?
the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah?
I didn't say well done or... I mean, what's the difference?
I don't know. Try it.
Right.
Salt.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
let's get salt.
Yes, put salt
Yeah.
on.
But how do you... Okay.
As long as you don't mind a bit of hands action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm alright
You
with
take
that.
it. You
I'm
take
alright.
it. Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kapaka.
Here we go.
What were those
Right,
flavors?
so you-
though? It's crispy.
She's always ready to try.
Yeah.
I think you have to bite it, look. No, unflattering camera angle.
Is it like...
No, it's
oh,
good.
hello.
Look, it's
You want
basically...
some? It's like a potato chip.
It's a potato chip on a stick. No two ways about it.
It's good.
They're good actually.
The famous strawberries.
Oh, I lost one. Right, here I am trying some tiger nuts milk. So, tiger peanuts milk.
100% natural.
Low in cholesterol, no sugar.
High protein.
The other-
Vitamin B. Vitamin B2.
The surprising thing is, we thought it was cold because it's still quite hot here.
Yeah, because it's
And
that thing. That
it's in-
thing just looks like cold.
It's hot. It's quite nice. I mean,
Yeah, and it's very hot outside.
it's like, I don't know. It is like drinking a very, very, very weak peanut butter blended kind of soya milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that I hit it on the head. Peanut butter blended soya milk, a really weak variety.
So here we are at what's it called? Good Burger. We decided because we don't very often get veggie burgers that we would get this veggie burger, black bean
You've
burger.
got chickpea ones as well. You can have a chickpea or black. See, it's crazy. You've got a choice of both.
Yeah, I mean there's so much vegetarian and vegan food here, it's crazy. But we went for the black bean. Yeah.
Place is really busy.
Yeah.
A weird one really to have all this street food and then have the burger, but we just don't have them.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
Yep. Here it comes now. Thank you. Looking good. Yeah, it looks really good. The veggie burgers were very good. We're quite tired. The market, I don't know how well this shows up at night.
Young Israelis, old Israelis, all types of Israelis everywhere.
Yeah, it's true. Very popular. But yeah, definitely, it's
Shampoo
busy.
baked potato. What is a
Oh yeah, I
shampoo
saw
baked
that one.
potato?
I don't know. I saw that one was going to be here.
Shampoo baked potato. If anyone knows what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. What I would say is that it's busy enough to have a good atmosphere, but oh, chocolate, but not too crowded to feel crowded. So yeah, this is the Pai Market. Hill Tribe. Yeah. So here we are. We made it after a wrong turn. We've got tickets, 400 baht each. Oh, you can get a massage too. I guess we don't even need to show them to anyone.
Well, you have to show them to get in. You know,
Oh, there it is.
There's a guard there, and
At the main entrance.
relatively to everything in Thailand, it has to be said, it is very expensive. But if you're a Thai, it costs you 30 baht. If you're a foreigner, it costs you 400 baht. So that is a serious discrepancy. So that's about 10 euros. So in European prices, that would be very reasonable. Anyway, here it is, and it's a big, actually, it's a park. It's not just a spring, but it's actually a whole kind of natural park, and you've got a day pass.
Are you not coming in?
I'm definitely coming in. For my 400 baht, I'm for sure jumping in. It's not exactly like a cold plunge in Bali. In fact, a bit the opposite. We wanted to come early in the morning, but at that time in the morning you saw how cold it was, so that was shelved as a plan, and it seems more reasonable to come at this time of day. So
How long the ticket lasts?
the ticket lasts for a day.
Okay.
Okay everyone. For all our listeners, here I am in the hot springs outside Pai. It's yeah, it's actually quite pleasant because the temperature is a little bit warmer than body temperature. It's not. I think Theresa was a bit disappointed to think it was going to be really hot.
I thought it would be hotter.
It's not hot. It would be hot if you came early in the morning and you were freezing because it gets cold up here. So that would be something. It's not really hot, but it's actually quite relaxing. There's something relaxing. Obviously, you got the waterfall. It's a whole national park. A little bit of a kind of park in here. You pay for a day ticket. You come into the whole park. And you can just hang out all day. And you could probably stay in here quite a while because there is something quite relaxing about being in the warmth. And I reckon the water is perhaps somewhat medicinal. I mean, it feels quite clean and, well, I think it is quite clean and clear.
Yeah, because it's the spring.
It's not salty, but yeah, I would say it's quite nice to do. And if you've got a few hours to kill, why not? It's very quiet. I mean, there's only a few people.
I think that the guys said that the tour buses come in the afternoon, so the morning is the better time.
Yeah, we thought we needed to come here really early, but we come here and now it's at 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. and it's apart from a weird little melange going on over there that we filmed, that kind of met some nice people and only a couple of people around really. Yeah.
I'd say it's kind of smaller than I thought it would be. There's like that top section up there at the back, middle section, this section, and then sort of goes on like that. But I don't know where it springs from.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's coming from somewhere.
Which would be up there, because it's going this way.
Coming from somewhere underground.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, that's why it's hot.
Ah.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot because it's coming from somewhere underground that's making it warm. It's thermal, so it's in the earth. That's what's warming it up.
So you reckon it's up there?
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere inside the earth, coming up.
So we are on the road to the Bamboo Bridge, and we have quite a few minutes to go still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
How
like
long?
10 minutes.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, it might be less, but that's what it says. And it's not a fun road. It's quite bumpy. And it's, yeah, we're going for sunset, which was recommended by someone. So, yeah, let's see if it really does take that long to get there. We've arrived at the parking area.
After another arduous journey on, how do you call it, potholed roads, we're here, 30 minutes on a potholed road, and it's already pretty funny.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, if you didn't know, you can get coffee and smoothie. And I was thinking of it because
beverage.
Apparently the Bamboo Bridge is about a kilometre long. Anyways, so
I also read, though, that's what the guys told us today. I read that it's 500 and I read that it's 800.
right, so there's discrepancies and how long it is. Let's crack on and see.
So it's 50 meters before we even get to it.
I think this might be the start of it, huh?
I think I hear cowbells. Oh, there's like a cafe.
Slow life.
Yeah. I think we have to pay. Do you have money?
Yeah, a bit. There's a P on the end of the cup.
Cup and cup. Oh, should we get something in the heart shape? See?
Sit in it, sit in there. This bridge is rickety. Trees are in the heart shape. Okay.
Oh, it's moving. It's literally moving.
Yeah. There's a lot of interesting stuff around here.
Yeah.
Kind of bamboo-y like structures. I'll give you over to Teresa.
There's a kind of a temple thing up there too. Sounds like there's quite a few people over at that coffee shop.
The thing is quite unstable.
Yeah.
At a point it feels like you can put the ship through it.
Yes. Or your whole thing could fall. What is that? Like, that's just a little section. Right, so there's these kind of like little shops and things. Well, oh, and then you can go up there. First impressions, very cute. Should we get a hat?
Exactly, look at those.
Oh, cool. It's really amazing.
Wow, the flowers, yeah.
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 Sort of all wildflowers. Yeah, there's a community coffee shop. There's little villages. That's like a, yeah. So there's coffee shops, temples, toilets, handy, villages. Yeah, she's shutting up shop there, so we're sort of feeling that we're worried that we're gonna...
Everything closes so early in Pai, it's bizarre.
Yeah, it's true. But they don't tell you when you pay. They didn't say like, we'll take your 30 baht, but you might only get like 5 minutes of... Look at, that's all water buffalo over there. There's a swing, that's good for Instagram. Also, there's a lot of people going the other way, so... Whoa! Is this a shop? Oh, look at them, there's the fish in there. You feed them. Let's just see. Look at, they go nuts.
Yeah. Thais are just well kind of commercially minded in some degree, that, you know, there's lots of ventures that they can make a few bahts off, you know? And they're nice,
yeah,
as well, so everyone benefits from them.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, I'd say. Worth a 30 baht.
Whereas a quid, so worth a quid to walk along
a bridge that you might fall down. No. Definitely seems to be more people coming back than going.
Well, no one's going. We're the only ones now.
No, they're going, and there's a guy behind us. Maybe 2 to 1.
Yeah.
No, that guy's lost his way. Look, people are all up on... Oh my god, I almost walked off it. Little seating areas. It's at the end again. Well, the start, the end. And yeah, that was the shop that closed up. That is a real village, and I'd say the proceeds for this go towards that and the school and the community from the signs that I've seen. And maybe that's the cafe over there that we had seen people going to. Yeah, there's a couple cafes at the start stroke end. We thought there was going to be one at the other end, but there wasn't. So overall, I think it took like 20 minutes to get to the end, something like that. Depends if you stop for photos. And here we go. Thank you.
Oh, it feels like we're in dry land again.
Yeah. It's like sea legs.
I think that'd probably be...
I think...
Okay.
Let's say. Okay, we're on our way out of Pai, going back to Chiang Mai.
And I guess this is our kind of summary of Pai. And I mean, it's good to get away. We've had a good 2 nights. It's been a good break. Yeah, and it's countryside. You've got a lot of countryside around you. This does seem to be leading to a but. So I suppose the minuses are, it is quite busy with a young scene. So if you're young and you're a backpacker and you're into that kind of thing, like, then do that. And there's a party scene and drinking and all that stuff going on. But it's not exactly Magaluf. It's not super built up or too bar-y and drinky really.
I think the nicest parts are the outskirts, like within a kilometer. Yeah, and if you are a backpacker, there's lots to do, like tubing, is it called? And
you go down last night there was all these young people with bikinis and swimsuits coming wandering around town. We thought, what are they doing? They are kind of dirty feet and stuff, and they've been taken back on big lorries, and they've been floating down a river. Apparently 400 or 500 people go up on a Thursday, Friday and float down this river on inflatable
tubes.
What do you call them? Dinghies, like rubber rings.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're kind of vibe, and then they go to the bars after that kind of thing. But it's not just that. There's a lot of hippies around, a lot of dreadlocks, a lot of people doing crafts, a lot of people living on no money. A lot of vegetarian food
and a lot of just
creativeness.
Through.
Yeah. And if you're hooking up to meet people and stuff like that, here will be a great place to come.
Yeah.
For us, it's been good, and
couple nights.
Yeah, a couple nights is enough.
We
probably
want to stay longer.
Yeah, more than that.
The countryside is amazing. Like,
I don't exactly know what the minus is. I suppose, disclaimer, we kind of like a bigger place anyway. It is touristy, and as much as Chiang Mai, you're kind of doing the night markets with the locals, etc. Here, it's like locals doing the stuff and you as a tourist. So in the long term, that might get a bit wearing, perhaps. But really, these are small things. The bamboo bridge was amazing. The hot springs were really good. The food is really good. They seem to have good produce because they're in the countryside here.
Yeah, strawberries amazing.
Yeah, the people are always nice.
Yeah.
So all in all, probably worth a visit. The drive is a nightmare. So 3.5 hours on windy roads is not easy. But I'm still all in all, it's still probably weighing it all up. It's probably worth a drive out.